Hello and welcome. I am Siona, your crochet mentor and leader of the Hooked on Crochet Club. And I thought I would duck in here and give you a live tour of the Hooked on Crochet Club, so a behind the scenes tour, because for those of you that aren't aware, we currently have the doors open and it is the last time this year. I gave 2 sessions for a masterclass on the weekend on how to gain more crochet confidence and unravel the benefits of crochet, because there are so many therapeutic benefits, whether it is to deal with anxiety or the stresses of everyday life, or maybe you just want some achievements and relaxing time, then crochet is there for you for that. But quite often when we are first learning or first starting out, we're not feeling those benefits. So I did give a class on the weekend to cover that. And we've had a few people join us from that class, but now I thought I would share a behind the scenes tour just so you can see exactly what the Hooked on Crochet Club is and what it is that we can offer you. So I've gone live in a lot of places, and if you're watching the replay, do say hi and hashtag replay if the location allows for that. I would love to know where you are from and where you're watching and where you might be in your crochet journey. In the Hooked on Crochet Club, we have a crochet confidence pathway which leads you from being a dabbler through to designer. So dabbler is someone that is first starting out, and then designer, you move your way, progress your way up. Designer is someone that is able to create their own patterns. Whether they publish them or not, they might just be designing their own thing. And they're also helping others with their crochet. So I'll share my screen so you can see what I'm seeing. And there you go. So this, we call this the hub. So this is the crochet learning corner, and this is the home page within the hub. So here we'll show what is on for the month. So every month we have weekly tutorials, and they're pretty standard, but we can add to them as those. So if anyone is that is a member, is having trouble with a particular project or a stitch, or something's just not working out, I can actually give a live lesson on that as well. So this was the example from, I need to update that. This is last month's one. So I haven't updated that yet here, but we'll put in what the lessons are for each week. So this week I covered the cluster stitch that's in the pattern. Next week, or this week, will be how I made granny square project. So usually it's the one that's on my blog every month. I'll go into more detail within the clubhouse. The live square, give a live tutorial on that to cover how to read the charts, and then there's a yarn review and yarn draw. So we have up the top what it is that is currently for the month. A week or so out from the end of the month, we'll give a share of what potential yarn you can need, but this is where all the fun stuff is. So our monthly projects are designed to help you gain more confidence every month. We've got stitch tutorial library, yarn reviews, granny squares, and washcloths. So just show you through the projects. So the projects, as you can see, we've got texture rounds and rows. So every month we give 2 projects and a square. So the projects here will have the project 1, and the project 1 will come with a pre-recorded video and a written pattern. Project 2 will come with a written pattern, but the design of that is based on the first one. So the idea of these is that it will give you the skills that you need with the small project, so it's not overwhelming. You've got full support with a written pattern plus the video tutorial, and then you can use that if you're comfortable with that and you enjoyed making it. Then, you know, if you want to, you can give a go to project 2. So we're there for all learning levels. And if you aren't sure, we'll also let you know what the basic stitches are that you need, so that if you're not comfortable with them, you can decide if you need to go and practice those before you start on the project or not. We then also, if I go back to home, We've got our stitch tutorials. So each of these will come with so you've got your basic stitches, special stitches. So if you're ever stuck, quite often you can come here. So popcorn stitch, for example, is one of the special stitches which we had in our square a day challenge recently as well. So you can see we've got written and picture tutorial and a video as well. So you can follow the video. So we see all learning styles, which is also what we like to accommodate within the clubhouse, because everyone learns differently. Some learn from seeing, some learn from reading, some learn from pictures, and there's a combination learning as well. So we cater to all those when we are teaching, or when I am teaching. So we'll also have our yarn reviews for the month. So I give one of these every month, and then you can see they're all grouped by either region, so what you can buy specifically in that country. They will ship to other countries. We've also got by fibre, so if you know you want a cotton or a cotton blend, you can come here and decide from there which one you might want to try. And then we've also got them by ply or weight, so you can pick that way as well. And we build on that every month, so that can be either because we do find that deciding on a yarn and settling on that can be one of the things that holds us back from our confidence as well. So every month I will give a yarn review. It can be one that either I've sourced and wanted to try, or it can be one that a member wants to try. And then we also have our granny squares. So every month they'll go through to the monthly project, but you can pick and choose from here. So if you know you want to design something for a project from a square, or you just want to have a little bit of a play with a single square just for something to, get your crojo back, or you just need something to fill in a little bit of time, then the squares are there as well. And then every month we also give a new washcloth. So this was an introduction. This wasn't in there originally, but you can see we've now got the 4 series. So series 1 was just a whole mix of different stitches and designs to play with. Series 2, we've got the plain ones, but they've all got a different border, and all these borders can be applied to another project. So that's the thing with all of these washcloths. They're a project to just test out another skill, another design, and either remake it into something you want. So you can apply these to being a blanket or a cushion cover or whatever you like. But being a washcloth, it's a project that is both useful and practical, which is the same thing, of course, but it's not overwhelming. So you can learn and practice with that and then decide if you want to do something more with it. And it's just another way to gain some more confidence with something that isn't too big. So you can see that's all the ones that we've published this year so far as well. And we just keep adding to that all the time. And then you can also request a hook and learn, or you can request a yarn review, the Facebook Live. So as I mentioned, I go live every week in the clubhouse, but I'm also available as your crochet mentor throughout Messenger and email as well. And I haven't clicked on this for a while, so hopefully it will take us through to there. But there is the success path. So you can take the quiz and it goes through and asks you questions. So you can find out exactly where you are on that pathway, and the score at the end will give you a result there. So that's where you can see inside the Hooked on Crochet Club, we have a private Facebook group as well. But the whole point and the whole thing for it is to help you build that crochet confidence within a wonderful community. And inside that community, we will also celebrate. And we've got accountability posts. There's a whole bunch of things in there. Now, I'm sharing this because we are only open for another couple of days. The doors do close on Wednesday night. And if getting some more confidence with your crochet is something that you want to do, then this is the best way to do it. We're here to accelerate your learning. There are so many people who have learnt, whether it's Brig, who went to the basics and now she didn't think she could do more than just put her little squares together, but she's made blankets and is always making blankets now. Mel, who just shared a picture just now, she's crocheting on a plane. She used to just make basic granny squares, and now she's doing very intricate patterns. So there's a whole variety of us in there, but we are open now. and welcoming as many people as we can into the clubhouse. So this is the last time that we open this year. We won't open again until at least February next year. So if you want to get more out of crochet, then this is the place to go. So I've added the link in the comments. You can see it on the screen here as well. And I'm available for any questions if you've got them. But I thought I'd just stuck in because you might hear me talking about it, be like, what the heck is this Cooked on Crochet Club? So that's a little bit of the behind the scenes there for you. So head to that link and you'll find out more. And if you do have any questions, let me know. I'm going to leave it at this. And if you do join, you will get some bonuses, and this will apply to everyone that joins. So if you've already a member, so joined the last couple of days when we open the doors, and then join later, you'll also get some gifts coming to you, which will be, I believe it's the pocket guide and my goddess pattern, which goddess Iris of goddess of rainbows. I'm not very good at remembering the names of these things. So there are some bonuses as well for joining that go to everyone. All right. So I do hope that you will come and join us. I'm going to disappear. And as I said, I'm open for questions. So if you have any, let me know.